Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica.
And today we're going to be talking about a really common situation with parents.
Yeah, when you're a teenager, you always need to ask your parents for money, ask your parents for the car, or ask your parents if you can do something.
Exactly, and that's what we're going to be looking at is how you can ask for permission for the car, for money.
Right, and these phrases are not only for your parents, right?
No, you could use them in your office with your boss or for any situation where you need to ask politely.
Yes.
Okay, so let's take a look at vocabulary preview.
Vocabulary preview.
We have one word for you today. Concerts.
Concert.
Concerts.
Concert.
A concert is an event, right?
Yeah,
Where people play music.
right. So you have different types of concerts, like a rock concert
They play rock music.
or a pop concert.
Yeah, pop music. Or even a classical music concert.
Exactly, where you have people playing violins and pianos.
Yeah.
Okay, concert.
So concerts are always for music.
Yeah, exactly. They're always for music.
Well, with that, let's go into our dialogue. Marco, what happens here?
Well, basically, we have a teenage girl who needs to go to a concert and is asking her dad for something.
All right, let's listen.
Dad, can we talk for a minute? I want to ask something in a polite way, not in a pushy way.
Of course. Start gently. Try. Could I, or would it be okay if? These sound respectful.
Okay. Could I please go to Sarah's study group this afternoon? We are revising for the math quiz.
Good start. You used could I and please. Add a clear plan, time, place, and how you'll stay safe.
Sure. The group meets at Sarah's house from 4:30 to 6 o'clock. I'll share my live location and come straight home.
Nice. Also show responsibility. Use a promise sentence. If I finish X, could I do Y? It's short and strong.
If I finish my homework and tidy my room by 4, could I go to the study group from 4:30 to 6?
That's a solid offer. One more tip. Do you mind if I is also polite. It means, is it okay for you?
Do you mind if I take the bus there? I'll sit near the driver and message you when I arrive.
I don't mind. Let's set a curfew. Curfew means the time you must be home. Be home by 6:30.
Deal. I'll be home by 6:30. Also, can I bring snacks to share? It helps everyone focus.
Good idea. Another phrase you can use is, would you allow me to? It's very respectful.
Would you allow me to use your tablet for the practice test? Mine is charging.
Yes, but keep it in a case. And remember culture points. Say thank you, be on time, and send updates.
Thank you, Dad. I'll text you when I leave the house, when I arrive, and when I head back.
Here's a simple plan for polite requests. Appreciation plus reason plus request. Try a template. Thanks for listening. Because could I at __.
Thanks for listening, Dad. 'Cause I want to improve my skills. Could I join the free art class at the library from 3 to 5?
Clear and respectful. Add conditions with as long as or provided that. These show responsibility, promise plus limit.
Could I go as long as I finish my chores and send you a check-in at 4? I'll keep my phone on loud. Understood. If I finish laundry by 2:30, may I head out at 2:45, arrive by 3, and text you arrived safely?
Nice timeline. Use softeners. Is it alright if, would it be okay if, I'd like to, is that okay? They sound calm and kind.
Is it all right if I stop for a hot chocolate after class? 10 minutes only. I'll keep the receipt.
That's a small ask. I'll agree, provided that you come straight home after and stick to the curfew, home by 5:40.
Deal. I'll stick to it. Grammar note, I use will for promises. I'll text, I'll be on time. Makes the promise strong.
Exactly. Last tip. Start with a positive trade. I'll help with dinner, and in return, could I? That's called a compromise. Your plan works. Send me the location when you leave.
Dad, quick check. Could we practice a polite ask for Saturday? I was hoping to join a free coding workshop from 9 to 12 at the community center. Ms. Lee, my teacher, will supervise.
Nice opener. Structure it like this. Warm greeting, reason, request, safety plan. Use softeners. I was hoping to. Would you be comfortable with me? Do you think I could?
Would you be comfortable with me attending the workshop from 9 to 12 if I finish chores tonight? I'll share my live location, keep my phone on loud, and sit near the front desk.
Good. Grammar tip. After let, use the base verb. Could you let me go? After allow, use to plus verb. Would you allow me to go? Vocabulary. Chaperone equals adult helper, registration equals sign-up form, waiver equals safety paper.
Got it. Example. Could you let me join the class if I register by 6 p.m.? Or would you allow me to attend as long as I sign the waiver and send you a photo of it?
Clear. Culture point. Ask in advance. Last-minute requests can sound careless. Add a trade. In return, I'll prep breakfast for Sunday. Also confirm transport and backup.
Plan. I'll take the 8:30 bus, arrive 8:50, text arrived safely, and if the bus is late, I'll take a taxi from the stand next to the bakery and call you first. In return, I'll cook oatmeal on Sunday.
Perfect. Pronunciation tip. Soften your tone and add please at the end. Would that be okay, please? Clarifier phrases. Just to confirm, so the plan is, does that work for you?
Just to confirm, I finish chores tonight, register by 6, leave at 8:20, check in at 8:50, stay till 12, and be home by 12:45. If anything changes, I'll update you immediately.
Approved, provided that you keep the check-ins and bring back the handout. Small phrase boost. I appreciate your trust. Appreciation builds trust. Trust brings more freedom.
Thanks, Dad. I appreciate your trust. I'll set alarms, print the registration, and pack water and a notebook so I'm fully prepared.
When you ask for permission, sometimes the first answer is, not now. Use calm replies like, I understand, thanks for considering it, and offer a safer plan.
Could I borrow the bike to meet Lena at the park for 1 hour this afternoon? I'll wear my helmet and follow the bike lane.
Good request. Add a route, check-ins, and a backup. Also, negotiate politely with how about if, would it help if, or could we meet in the middle?
How about if I ride only the Riverside path from 4 to 5, share my live route, and send a text when I leave, arrive, and head back? If the weather changes, I'll stop and call you.
Stronger. Grammar tip. Use must versus should. I must wear a helmet, rule. I should keep right, good practice. Vocabulary. Curfew equals set return time. Compromise equals middle solution.
I must wear my helmet and lock the bike. I should keep right and slow at crossings. Could we set the curfew to 5:20 to allow cool-down time? I'll be home by then.
Reasonable. Add a trade. In return, I'll do X. Culture point. Cyclists yield to pedestrians at zebra crossings.
In return, I'll sweep the yard and check the tire pressure for your bike too. I'll keep my bell ready and stop at every red light.
Approved, provided that you keep both hands on the bars, no earbuds, and you text arrived safely. Clarifier phrase. Just to confirm, the plan is.
Just to confirm, the plan is ride the Riverside path 4 to 5, share my live route, send check-ins, follow traffic rules, and be home by 5:20. If anything changes, I'll update you right away.
That's clear. One more phrase for polite requests. Would you be comfortable with me? It respects feelings, not just rules. Enjoy the ride and keep your lights on.
Dad, could we practice a polite ask for a movie night? I was wondering if I may go to the 5:30 matinee with Aisha and Noor at City Mall Cinema.
Good start. Check 3 things. Rating, transport, and check-ins. Phrase bank. Would it be possible to? I was wondering if. Do you think I could? Grammar tip. May is more formal than can for permission.
Would it be possible to go if the movie is rated PG and I buy my ticket online? We'll meet at 5 o'clock, sit near the aisle, and I'll text you before it starts and right after it ends.
Strong plan. Add safety. Stay together, keep phones on silent but visible, and know the exit doors. Culture note. People often split the bill, meaning each person pays their part. Vocabulary. Matinee equals early show, trailer equals short preview.
Here's my full offer. If I finish homework and set the table by 4:30, may I take the 5:10 bus, watch the 5:30 show, and come straight home? I'll share my live location and keep my power bank with me.
Clear. Add a budget and curfew. Also confirm backup. In case the bus is late, I'll. Grammar tip. Use present continuous for arrangements. We are meeting at 5 o'clock. I am taking the 5:10 bus.
Budget request. Could I have 300 AFN for ticket and water? We are meeting at 5 o'clock. I am taking the 5:10 bus and I am arriving by 5:20. In case the bus is late, I'll book a taxi from the stand by the bakery and call you first.
Approved, provided that the rating is PG, you sit near staff, you text arrived safely, and you are home by 8 o'clock. Keep receipt. No 3D if it gives you a headache.
Just to confirm, finish chores by 4:30, bus at 5:10, arrive 5:20, PG movie 5:30 to 7:20, text before and after, home by 8 o'clock. If lines are long, could the curfew extend to 8:10?
Yes, up to 8:10, provided that you message at 7:45 with on my way. Learning tip. Polite ladder equals reason request safety plan compromise. Use it and you'll sound mature and respectful.
Dad, I was hoping to ask about a sleepover. Would you be comfortable with me staying over at Mina's house on Friday night if I handle all my chores first?
Good opener. Use the phrasal verb sleep over or stay over. Add a reason and a safety plan. Try. Because we're doing a school project, could I sleep over, as long as I follow your rules?
Because we're finishing our history project, could I sleep over at Mina's, as long as I follow your rules and send you updates at set times?
Stronger. Conditions. I need Mina's mother's phone number, exact address, and a photo of the front door. Lights out by 10:30, no mixed guest visits, and phones on silent after 10.
Got it. I'll text you her mom's number, the address, and the door photo by this evening. I'll keep my charger and power bank in my bag and set alarms for check-ins at 7 p.m., 10 p.m., and 8 a.m.
Grammar tip. After mind, use the ing form. Do you mind me staying over? Vocabulary. House rules equals family rules. Emergency contact equals person to call first. Curfew equals return time.
Do you mind me staying over if I share my live location and keep my phone on loud? I'll also ask about house rules, snacks, prayer time, and quiet hours, so I don't bother anyone.
Culture point. Greet adults first, offer to help, and ask, where should I put my shoes? Polite trade. In return, I'll cook breakfast on Saturday. Also bring earplugs and a small flashlight.
In return, I'll cook breakfast here on Saturday. Packing list. Pajamas, toothbrush, small towel, charger, earplugs, flashlight, and our project notes. Plans change. I'll call before deciding anything.
Language upgrade. I'd appreciate it if, and would it be alright if, for example, I'd appreciate it if you confirm pickup time. Would it be alright if I come home after breakfast?
Just to confirm, finish chores Friday by 5, send contact info and door photo, arrive by 6 with my bag, check in at 7, 10, and 8 a.m., lights out 10:30, phone silent after 10, and come home after breakfast unless you prefer earlier.
Let's practice a money request. Use polite shape. Reason request plan to repay. Try soft openers. Is there any chance I could? Would you be okay if? I was hoping to.
I was hoping to upgrade my phone because the battery dies fast. Is there any chance I could buy a second-hand phone this weekend if I use my savings and follow your rules? Plan, I'll compare prices, check the IMEI, meet the seller at the police-approved market, and bring you with me. My budget is 7,000 AFN. Could we split the cost if the price is higher?
Stronger. Grammar tip. Prefer plus noun/ing. I prefer a phone with a warranty, but would rather plus base verb. I'd rather meet in daylight. Use instead of plus ing to show safer choice.
I prefer a phone with a 6-month warranty. I'd rather meet at 3 p.m. in daylight. Instead of sending money first, I'll pay after testing the phone. I'll ask for a receipt with the seller's ID.
Excellent. Add a trade and repayment schedule. Phrase bank. In return, I can repay in installments. I'll track every expense.
In return, I'll wash the car on Fridays and handle grocery lists. I can repay 1,000 AFN per week from my tutoring money. I'll track every expense in a small notebook.
Culture tip. Be polite but firm. Say no, thank you to extra offers you don't need. Check the charger, camera, and battery health. If any detail feels wrong, walk away.
Just to confirm, compare prices, meet with you at 3 p.m. in a public place, test everything, ask for a receipt and warranty, pay only after testing, and repay weekly. Would that be okay, please?
Approved, provided that you bring your ID, keep your phone on loud, and send me arrived safely and heading home updates. I appreciate your careful plan. It shows real maturity.
Dad, I was hoping to ask about Layla's birthday dinner. Would it be okay if I join her at Family Garden Restaurant from 6 to 8 this evening?
Possible. Give full details. Who is going, how you'll get there, budget, and safety plan. Grammar tip. Would it be okay if I is softer than can I?
Here's my plan. 5 classmates and 2 moms will be there. I'll take a taxi booked by the moms, sit near the main door, and keep my phone on loud. I'll text arrived safely at 6 and heading home at 8.
Good. Add a curfew and a backup. Vocabulary. RSVP means, please answer yes or no. Culture point. Bring a small gift, ask before posting photos, and thank the host.
Curfew request, home by 8:30. Backup. If the taxi is late, I'll call you and wait inside near staff. I'll bring a small gift, chocolate, and I'll ask before any photo goes online.
Budget?
Could I have 400 AFN for my share of the meal and the gift? We plan to split the bill, which means each pays their part. I'll keep the receipt.
Approved, provided that you send your live location, sit with the group, no wandering, choose a simple dish, and drink water, not soda. Language tip. Use I'd like when ordering, polite and clear.
I'd like to order grilled chicken with rice, please. Also, may I say a short toast? Just, happy birthday, Layla, so glad we're friends.
Short and kind is perfect. One more phrase for polite limits. If someone offers something you don't want, say, no, thank you. I'm fine. That's firm and respectful.
Just to confirm, taxi with the moms arrive 6, sit near the door, send check-ins, small gift, polite toast, no photos without permission, leave at 8, home by 8:30 and keep the receipt. Thank you, Dad.
If you want to volunteer, ask with respect and a clear plan. Try. Would you mind if I volunteered at __ from __ to __? I'll wear safety gear and send check-ins.
Would you mind if I volunteer at the Green River cleanup on Saturday from 7 to 10 a.m.? Ms. Khan from school is the supervisor.
Good start. Add transport, gear, and a weather backup. Grammar tip. After mind, use the ing form. Vocabulary. Waiver equals safety permission paper, reflective vest, litter grabber, closed-toe shoes.
Plan. I'll take the school van at 6:30, arrive 6:50, wear a reflective vest, gloves, and closed-toe shoes, use a litter grabber, bring water, sunscreen, and a cap. I'll text arrived safely at 6:50 and finished at 10 o'clock.
Strong. Safety rules. Stay near adults, no water above ankles, lift with your knees, not your back. Language note. Be allowed to equals have permission, supposed to equals expected rule.
Am I allowed to bring a friend? We're supposed to work in pairs. If the weather turns bad, I'll wait under the shelter and call you. Could the home time be 10:45 in case the van is late? Deal. I'll write volunteer, supervisor, and hydration on the fridge with simple meanings. I'll also pack a small first aid bandage and hand sanitizer.
Just to confirm. Van 6:30, arrive 6:50, gear on, work 7 to 10, shallow areas only, check-ins at 6:50 and 10 o'clock, home by 10:45, vocabulary task after. One more softener. If it's all right with you, I'll stick to the group at all times.
Dad, I was hoping to ask about a small job. Would it be okay if I tutor younger kids at the city library on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 6 p.m.?
Tell me the full plan, who is in charge, what you'll do, how you'll get there, and how you'll stay safe. Grammar tip. Use indirect questions to sound polite. Could you tell me who the supervisor is?
Sure. The supervisor is Ms. Rahimi. Her office phone is posted at the front desk. My task is basic homework help at a big study table near the windows. I'll take the 3:30 bus, arrive 3:50, and text arrived safely. After the shift, I'll message heading home and share my live location. Library rules. Open area only, no private rooms. No personal contact or DMs with students, messages only through the library account and staff badge worn at all times. The stipend is $250 AFN per shift during a 2-week probation. Ms. Rahimi can be my reference if I do well. Would you mind me taking the Thursday shift too, as long as I keep the curfew, home by 6:45 and send check-ins at 3:50 and 6:05? I'll carry emergency cash, a power bank, and keep my phone on loud.
Approved, provided that you send me a photo of the badge on day 1, keep your bag zipped, sit in camera view, and store the stipend, receipt, and bus card in a small wallet. If plans change, call first. Don't just text.
Just to confirm, bus at 3:30, arrive 3:50, open table tutoring 4 to 6 under Ms. Rahimi, badge on, no private chats, check-ins at 3:50 and 6:05, live location until I reach home by 6:45, stipend saved with receipt. Would that be okay, please? Would it be okay if I join the school museum trip on Sunday from 9 to 3? Because it connects to our history unit, I plan to ride the school bus, sit near the teachers, and stay with my partner the whole time, and I promise to send check-ins. Full plan. I'll bring the signed permission slip, teacher's number, and my school ID, carry water and a small lunch, keep my phone on loud, and wear closed-toe shoes. Budget request. 500 AFN for ticket and a simple snack. No extra shopping.
Approved, provided that you send me a photo of the permission slip tonight, text on the bus at 8:45, arrived safely at 9:30, and leaving now at 3 o'clock. Curfew, home by 3:45. If traffic is heavy, update me first.
Just to confirm, photo of the slip tonight, bus at 8:45, arrive 9:30, stay with teachers, check-ins at 8:45, 9:30, 3 o'clock, home by 3:45, budget 500 AFN, no gift shop. If traffic slows us down, I'll text delay ETA 4 o'clock and call you.
Culture tips. Arrive early, thank the chaperones, ask before photos, and read signs. Phrase toolbox for polite asks. Could I? Would it be okay if? Do you mind me? ING? I was hoping to. If I finish X, could I do Y? And just to confirm.
Language boost. Softeners like please, if that works for you, and I appreciate your trust, make any request kinder. I'll use them today and every time I ask for permission.
Smart. Final reminder. Clear plan plus check-ins plus safe backup equals fast yes. That's how trust grows.
Friends listening, if this talk helped you sound more polite and confident, share it with someone who needs it, tap like and subscribe, and tell us your favorite polite phrase in the comments so we can learn from you too.
Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great and staying well. I'm Erica, and this is a story about the quiet kind of kindness, the kind that doesn't make noise but changes everything. My parents never gave long speeches about love. They just lived it, one small action at a time, until even a shy kid like me could feel brave. It began on a gray Tuesday, the kind of day that looks tired before it starts. I had a big speech at school about community, and my hands were shaking. I wanted to stay home, but my parents had already left for work. Dad to drive the early bus, Mom to the clinic. On the table, I found a small note in my mother's round handwriting. Breathe. Eat the soup. You are enough. Love. Mom. Next to it sat a thermos of chicken soup and a lemon cut into a smile. The lemon grin made me laugh, and that laugh made room for air. At school, I stepped on stage and forgot my first line. The microphone waited. The clock ticked twice, 2 loud steps in an empty room. Then I remembered the note. Breathe. I took one slow breath in and out. Community is care that moves quietly, I said. The words came back, not all at once, but like birds landing. When I finished, the applause felt warm. Not fireworks, more like a sweater from the dryer. That night, we didn't throw a party. We ate soup and fresh bread under a soft light. Dad said, "You faced it. That's the big win." Mom squeezed my shoulder. It was simple. It was enough. My father's kindness is steady, like a lamp in a hallway. When I was 10, I kicked a ball through our neighbor's window. Glass fell like ice. I wanted to run and hide, but Dad said, "We go together." We walked to her door. He stood behind me but let me knock. I apologized, voice shaking. He didn't speak for me. He only put a gentle hand on my shoulder. We offered to pay. Mom came with warm bread and said, "Thank you for teaching our son with patience." We spent 2 Saturdays helping the repairman passing tools, sweeping, holding the frame while the new glass slid in. I learned that kindness is not hiding a mistake. It is fixing it with your own hands. Another winter night, Dad's bus broke down near the market. He came home after midnight, boots wet, cheeks red from the wind. "What took so long?" I asked. He said, "An old man was waiting alone. The road was slick, so I walked him home." He didn't make a big story. He just made tea, warmed his hands, and asked about my homework. That's Dad. No spotlight, just steady light. Mom's kindness has a different shape. She is a nurse, and she carries soft words like tools. She can find pain in a voice and tie it closed with comfort. One evening, the neighbor's baby cried and cried. The mother's eyes were 2 dark moons. Mom baked rice pudding, knocked on their door, and said, "Eat first, shower, then sleep. I'll hold her." She rocked the baby in our old chair and hummed a song with no words. The house felt like a warm pocket. The next day, the neighbor left a thank you note, but Mom just smiled and said, "We're a street, not islands." Once, I failed a math quiz. I hid the paper at the bottom of my bag, as if silence could erase numbers. Dad found it when he was checking for bus coins. I waited for anger. He looked at the score, then at me, and asked, "What did the wrong answers try to teach you?" Mom boiled water for tea and drew a small plan on a napkin. 15 minutes of practice after dinner, 2 days a week with a friend who loves math, and a Saturday morning review with Dad at the kitchen table. No shame, no big lecture, just a staircase I could climb. On the next quiz, I passed. I taped the new paper next to Mom's old note, "You are enough," and wrote, "And I can grow." My parents also taught me that kindness includes boundaries. When our cousin borrowed my bike and returned it damaged, Dad didn't shout. He said, "Kindness speaks clearly." We called our cousin, thanked him for returning it, and explained, "The brake is bent. We need to fix it together." We spent an afternoon at a repair shop. It cost time and some money, but it built respect. I learned that kindness is not saying yes to everything. It is saying the right yes and the honest no. There was a night when kindness kept me safe. I was walking home from a study group, and the street lights flickered out. I called Dad. He didn't say, "Be brave." He said, Stay where you are. I'm coming. He drove over in his old bus, the lights bright as morning, and honked 2 short notes, the same notes he used to play when picking me up from kindergarten. I climbed in and laughed from relief. Dad laughed too, and the fear melted like ice in tea. On a different day, Mom showed me how kindness can multiply. We were at the market when a little boy stared at our oranges. His mother checked prices and put the bag back. Mom picked up a second bag and whispered to the seller, "Please add these to the lady's cart and tell her it's a market special today." She didn't wait for thanks. She just took my hand and said, "We don't need a receipt for every good thing." As I grew older, I began to copy my parents in small ways. I wrote short notes for friends before exams. Breathe. You are enough. I walked an elderly neighbor's dog when the snow was deep. I learned to start with a gentle question. How can I help? Sometimes the answer was big. Usually it was small. But small pieces stack up. A door held open. A seat offered. A text that says, "Did you get home safe?" Little things, repeated, become a bridge. Kindness also travels through time. Last month, I gave my speech again, this time to younger students. I told them that community is care that moves quietly. I showed them Mom's note. I described Dad's late-night walk with the old man. A girl in the front row raised her hand and said, "So kindness is like a nightlight." I said, "Yes. It doesn't change the room. It changes how you feel in the room." I still keep that lemon smile in my mind. When days are gray, I make soup and leave a note for myself. Breathe. You are enough. Then I ask a better question. Who can I hold up today? Sometimes it's a person in my own mirror. Sometimes it's the person standing right beside me. Either way, I hear my parents' gentle voices. Start small, stay steady, speak clearly, and walk people home when the road is slick. That's the kind of kindness that changes everything.
Hey, Daddy. You look great today. I like your tie. By the way, I was wondering, can I...
No.
I haven't even told you what it is yet.
Okay. What do you want?
Do you think I could borrow the car? I'm going to a concert tonight.
I don't think so. I need the car tonight to pick up your mother.
Ugh, I told you about it last week. Smelly Toes is playing, and Eric asked if I would go with him.
Who is this Eric guy?
Duh. He's like the hottest and most popular guy at school. Come on, Dad, please.
No can do. Sorry.
Fine then. Would you mind giving me $100?
No way.
Ugh, that's so unfair.
Teenagers, huh?
Yeah. They're always asking for something.
Yeah, this brings back memories, but I'll tell you about that later. Why don't we take a look at the vocabulary in language takeaway?
Language takeaway.
All right, we've got a few interesting words here. The first one, hottest.
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 So this is the superlative of hot.
Right. So the hottest guy in school is...
The most handsome.
Yeah, the most sexy guy in school.
Exactly. So if somebody is hot, they are really attractive.
Really good looking.
Really good looking.
And so, Marco, is this a word that is only used for men?
No, you can also use it for women.
And what about things?
You know, recently with Paris Hilton, it's more popular with things like, wow, I got a new car. Wow, that's hot.
Right.
Yeah.
But I guess we maybe should tell our listeners to be careful with this word.
Yeah, you don't really want to tell somebody you're hot.
No.
It's not very polite.
But with your friends, you can use this word.
Exactly. If I'm talking with my friends and I see a girl, like, wow, she's hot. Okay.
Yeah, but just don't tell her.
Yeah, don't go up to her and say, wow, you're hot.
Okay. Our next word, most popular.
Most popular.
Most popular.
Most popular.
Another superlative.
Exactly. And popular means
means having a lot of friends
Exactly. Having a lot of friends or being well known,
or well liked.
well liked.
Yep.
So in every school, there's always like the most popular guy in school, the most popular girl.
Yep. Were you the most popular guy?
Not really. No, I wasn't the most popular guy, but I wasn't unpopular.
Okay, so that's the opposite.
Yeah, so I was okay.
All right, our last phrase. Fine then.
Fine then.
Fine then.
Fine then.
Well, this is a phrase made up of two simple words, but why don't we listen to some examples so we can understand the meaning of these two words together?
Example 1.
Fine then. If you won't go with me, I'll go by myself.
Example 2. Fine then. If you want to break up, I don't care. Example 3.
You want to go out with your friends? Fine then, go!
So you would use this when you agree with somebody, but you're not really happy about it.
Yeah, it's like saying, I agree, but I'm really angry.
Right. Maybe sometimes because you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
the girl. Fine then.
Yeah, yeah.
So even though we have the word fine in there, it's not really a nice thing to say to someone.
No, this is definitely not one to use with your boss.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, let's listen to our dialogue again, and then we'll talk about some more phrases.
Hey, Daddy. You look great today. I like your tie. By the way, I was wondering, can I...
No.
I haven't even told you what it is yet.
Okay. What do you want?
Do you think I could borrow the car? I'm going to a concert tonight.
I don't think so. I need the car tonight to pick up your mother.
Ugh. I told you about it last week. Smelly Toes is playing, and Eric asked if I would go with him.
Who is this Eric guy?
Duh. He's like the hottest and most popular guy at school. Come on, Dad. Please.
No can do. Sorry.
Fine then. Would you mind giving me $100?
No way.
That's so unfair.
There's a lot of phrases in this dialogue that we can use to ask for something, right?
Exactly, and in a very polite way.
Okay, so we're going to look at 3 ways of asking for something. And the first way is, I was wondering.
I was wondering.
I was wondering.
So I could say, I was wondering, can I borrow your car?
Yep. Or, I was wondering, can I stay at your house?
Okay. It's a very nice way to ask something.
Yeah, it's like to begin a question.
To begin, yeah. All right, let's take a look at the next one. And it's basically the same thing. Do you think I could?
Do you think I could?
Do you think I could
Do you think I could?
borrow the car?
Yeah.
Right.
Or, do you think I could use your computer?
I can say, I was wondering, can I use your computer? Do you think I could use your computer?
Yep. They mean the same.
Right. Now let's look at the last one. Would you mind?
Would you mind?
Would you mind?
Would you mind?
So I could say, would you mind holding this for me?
Yep. Or, would you mind finishing this report for me?
Now there's an interesting thing here that you have the verb in a gerund form, right?
Right, the ing form.
Exactly. Giving, holding,
Yep.
finishing,
So we've got, I was wondering, can I do something?
right?
And would you mind doing something?
Yeah. So you have the ing. Be very, very careful. Be sure to not say, would you mind to give me?
Right, that's wrong.
Right? That's wrong.
Wrong.
So you would say, would you mind giving me?
Yep.
Okay. Let's listen to some more examples of these 3 phrases.
Example 1. Would you mind cooking dinner tonight? I'll be home late. Example 2.
We were wondering if you could buy the tickets for us.
Example 3. Do you think you can have those reports finished by today?
All right, so I think it's really clear now, and
Yep.
it's a very useful way of asking for things. Okay, so let's listen to our dialogue for the third time, and then we'll come back and talk a little bit more.
Hey, Daddy. You look great today. I like your tie. By the way, I was wondering, can I...
No.
I haven't even told you what it is yet.
Okay. What do you want?
Do you think I could borrow the car? I'm going to a concert tonight.
I don't think so. I need the car tonight to pick up your mother.
Ugh, I told you about it last week. Smelly Toes is playing, and Eric asked if I would go with him.
Who is this Eric guy?
Duh. He's like the hottest and most popular guy at school. Come on, Dad, please.
No can do. Sorry.
Fine then. Would you mind giving me $100?
No way.
Ugh, that's so unfair.
So, Marco, you said that this dialogue really brought back some memories for you.
Yeah, my dad was exactly the same way. I would just say, Dad, and he would be like, no.
Wow.
So he would always cut me off before I ask anything.
Sounds like a pretty strict guy.
No, but it was a lot of fun. Sometimes he would just say it just to make me angry or something like that.
Like, just as a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it was difficult to get him to lend me the car, for example.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he wouldn't just lend me the car. And sometimes if he did lend me the car, then the next day he would be like, hey, you need to wash the car or something like that.
Okay, so you had to pay him back.
I had to pay him back with
Yeah.
something.
In my family, I was always allowed to borrow the car because we lived really, really far away from the city, so there were no buses or subway. But I always got to borrow the worst car, the most terrible car.
Oh, really?
Which led to so many problems, like my car stopping working in the middle of the street, which was never good.
We did used to live a little bit further away from downtown, but we had a good bus system.
Yep.
So it'd just be like, take the bus, it's cheaper, and stuff like that. So I didn't really get the car that often until I bought my own or until I had a motorcycle of my own, and then problem solved.
All right. Well, I want to know from our listeners, what did they ask for from their parents?
Exactly. Did you ask for the car? Did you ask for money?
Or did you ask for a pony?
Did you ask for a pony? I had a friend who had a summer home.
Really?
So he would ask for the keys to the summer home. Exactly. Leave your questions and comments. We want to hear from you. We want to know what you think. And Erica and I are definitely there to answer any doubts.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for listening. And until next time,
Bye.
Bye.
The English Pod Audio Review. Listen to the meaning, then say the vocabulary word.
Used to change the topic of a conversation.
By the way.
Think about if something is possible.
Wonder.
A public performance of music.
Concert.
Go and get.
Pick up.
Very well known and well liked.
Popular.
Informal word for dollars.
Buck.
Not fair, not just.
Unfair.
A set of clothes that usually consists of a jacket and a skirt or pair of pants that are made out of the same material.
Suit. Play. Drop off. No way. Lend.
Let's try that faster.
No way.
Informal word for dollars.
Buck.
Think about if something is possible.
Wonder. Play.
Not fair, not just.
Unfair. Drop off.
A public performance of music.
Concert.
Used to change the topic of a conversation.
By the way. Lend.
A set of clothes that usually consists of a jacket and a skirt or pair of pants that are made out of the same material.
Suit.
Go and get.
Pick up.
Very well known and well liked.
Popular.
Now say the word and hear it in a sentence.
Concert. There is a rock concert tonight. Do you want to go? Concert. Nightwish is playing live in concert tonight. Let's go. Concert. I went to an amazing classical music concert last night. Wonder. I was wondering, can I use your computer? Wonder. Carrie was wondering if she could stay at your house on Saturday. Wonder. We were wondering if you could buy the tickets for us. Do you think you can have those reports finished by today? Do you think I can have some of your sandwich? Do you think you can help me with my homework? Popular. Brad Pitt is one of the most popular actors in the world. Popular. When I was in high school, I was the most popular kid in school. Popular. The TV series Friends was a very popular show. Would you mind buying a soda for me? Would you mind cooking dinner tonight? I'll be home late. Would you mind lowering your voice? I'm trying to watch a movie.